Man, now that I think about it, I should have tried cutting those sandbags with a knife. But I don't know. I feel like that probably wouldn't get you anywhere. You have a huge heap of sand and a bunch of bags. So where were? Oh, they were past the nurse's office thing, so all the way back. Okay, well, here we are. Let's get in there. Alright, what's around these parts? Always go right? I don't remember what the saying is, but we're going right. Looks pretty deserted in here. Neil Woods, Chester Jones, Ryan Levine, Dennis. Sinyar was he's the doctor who left. I think. The one on vacation. Was he the one who got... There was a diary, I think, in one of the nurse rooms. Was he the one who got freaked out by the girl? I feel like he is, because there wasn't any other doctor being mentioned. Alice Stanley. So is she the one who was behind... No, that's not the name of the girl who did the Boy Who Cried Wolf doll thing, because that was some other... I don't know, I'm too many names, I'm confused. Was her gift is the doll without the head wrapped in hair. I took away that ugly face and I'm quite proud of my hair. It's probably it. Oh. Yeah, that's not good. Should we leave it on his desk? This is his desk, right? Okay, yeah. Enjoy! Okay, well, that's not gonna work. I wonder... 3 by 6. Oh, okay, so this is it. And it is in the 3rd row. Wait, no. Whatever, it's in here, I think. Middle? I can't think straight for my rows and columns. Yeah, I'm kind of mentally checked out from critical thinking right now. Murder of Laius by Oedipus. Was Laius... Oh, I read Oedipus too. Laius, I think, was Oedipus's father? And he was killed in some, like, dispute on the road. I can't remember, but Oedipus didn't know that. Oh.
You were Will, wasn't it?
I don't know, this
I'm
dude
Robert
seems kind
Hayes.
of...
Sorry if I gave you a fright earlier.
Kind of suspicious. Just a little.
So, why are you here? By here, I mean this facility.
I do
Thought
what I
I'd wait
want.
out the snow with my friend in here, but we got separated, so I'm looking for him.
Is that it? Well, I think you should leave soon. It's snowing badly today. What's your relationship with that detective?
I only just met him earlier. What about you? You know him?
He came to me 3 days ago for an investigation of a murder that took place a week ago.
That's confidence inspiring in you.
Oh, don't worry. I'm not the culprit, of course.
Oh, I'm sure.
Though it seems that detective is still suspicious, so he was stubbornly questioning me.
So there was a murder?
A certain man was killed in an apartment room. Another tenant noticed and reported it. since the stench was awful after 3 days.
Why did he come to question you? Did you know the guy who was killed?
Who knows? It beats me. The police just ask questions. They don't tell you a thing.
What did he mean by guard?
Eh?
Keith said something like he assigned a subordinate to guard you. Why do you need to be guarded?
He's a high-value target. Operator.
I'm not sure of that either. Frankly, I hate being watched 24/7. And just when I'd finally gotten away.
Why did you come here, Robert?
I used to live here long ago. Did you know that after the hospital was shut down, it was turned into a shelter?
The more you know.
Yeah, I know. I also heard 5 people were killed here 15 years ago. Why would you come to a place like that?
There's no denying it's a dirty, creepy place. But I did spend a short time here as a child. I just felt like reminiscing about the old days.
Here?
Fat chance.
Huh?
Nothing.
Will, you came to find your friend, yes? You'd better find him soon. It's going to get dark. I suppose I should go, too. See you, Will.
Alright. You could catch a
Adios.
cold staying here for too long. Maybe I should tell Ed, too.
What did you just say?
Nothing.
Huh?
I asked what you said.
Oh, Jesus.
Did you meet him?
Stop it! Don't touch me! Let go! Pop?
Rats? What's with this thing? Disgusting! Leave me alone!
World's weirdest game of Ring Around the Rosie.
You damn rat!
Oh! Round-winning kill.
Sheesh. What was that?
You stomped on my
Oh,
friend!
Will's freaking
I'll beat
pissed.
the shit out of you, you bastard!
Hey, stop swearing. It's channel
Friend?
trying to be
What?
family friendly.
What are you saying?
You asshole! You killed
My restricted
friend.
mode.
Get over
thought I
here.
told you to go
I'm gonna
home,
beat
Robert.
the shit out of you for what you did. I may be a kid, but you are dead. I will beat the shit out of you. You asshole!
Where's-
You killed my friend.
Detective,
Get over here.
was
I'm gonna
that
beat the
rat
shit out of you for
Will's-
what you did. I may be a kid.
The
but
only
you
thing that
are
make this scene
dead.
better if
I
it was
will
the
beat
the
shit
Navy
out of
SEAls
you.
copy
You
pasta.
asshole! You
Out of my
killed
sight.
my friend. Get over here. I'm gonna.
Will, calm down. It's okay. Breathe slow.
He squished Pop! He squished Pop! It's my fault! It's because I brought Pop along! It's my fault! He died!
Would this be an inappropriate time to say that you could have reworded that as he popped Pop?
I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Pop!
Was that really your rat?
Huh?
Your rat's got a crooked right leg, with some of the fur missing, doesn't he? This one's leg isn't crooked. Also, it's got a pattern on its back.
Racing stripes?
You shouldn't look. It's just a wild rat, but I bet you don't want to see its guts.
It attacked Robert, though. I wonder why.
Maybe he had some food on him. At any rate, good thing it wasn't your rat.
Hey, Keith. Is Robert a killer?
He ran his mouth, did he? He really doesn't listen to anything people tell him. Nah. In fact, he's a victim. That's why I had my subordinate guard him. Will, don't get too deep in this. You just find Pop and get back to David's place. Got that?
I know that.
See ya, dude. That was interesting. Is there anything else in here? Because I know Oedipus. Just Oedipus? Okay.
Once I find Pop and take care of everything, I'll come back to bury you. Until then, sorry.
I wonder if, unrelated to the rat, but, like, a handkerchief seems to be kind of a, oh, something is, there. Well, as I was saying, I feel like a handkerchief is kind of one of those RPG tropes that you always have one, you always, I don't know, find a use for it. I mean, I carry a handkerchief now. It's not bad. Pretty useful. Alright, so where did that lady go? Oh, a door opened. What opened? Oh, this one was, blocked earlier. Straight up blocked. Alright, well. Oh. Oh, it is kind of like a sky bridge. Oh. Yeah, it's cold. Oh, heck no. We're not dealing with that, like, long, black-haired, white-dress ghost kind of thing right now. No way. Misery. Loves company. Hey. Okay.
Hey, why are you always crying? Did something sad happen? You don't want to tell me? I'll stay here until you're not sad anymore, because you get sadder when you're by yourself. Or maybe you're crying because you're all alone? I'm all alone too. Everyone thinks I'm weird and avoids me. It makes me really sad. I'll call you Misery, because it's really important to have a name. It says you're actually there.
Kid, I appreciate that you've got a good heart and trying to, like, you know, brighten her day, but she doesn't want to talk.
So you don't have to cry now. I'll stay with you. Don't cry, Misery.
You the witch from Cave Story?
Even
Misery?
if we're together, I guess we're still all alone.
So, like, we covered, okay, Mime, Murdoch, and Misery. Interesting. He's just, like, haunted by multiple entities. Kind of weird. Also kind of sucks. Where are we? Oh, okay. Building 3. Okay. Mine now. Let's around these parts. Towels. Fresh towels. Wonderful. Piece of paper. Sunnyside. Sunnyside Bay. Great River. Balin's Way. Sunnyside Village. Oak Park. This looks pretty nice. I think I would, yeah, I dig it. Something written on the back. If people have such things as hometowns, this city must be my heart's eternal hometown. Hearing children laugh on the grass in Oak Park, I get a meal in Sunnyside Village. Then I cross Balin's Park so I can watch the ships leave Sunnyside Bay. But those happy days are never to return. If only someone could take me back there. Confiscated from 3202 is a sticker on there. This is kind of, got a bit of Ken Kesey vibes here. One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest kind of thing, you know? The mental hospital and the people in there being extremely human. Scolded patient 3202 for drawing on the floors. He keeps wandering with a map of his hometown. It was just depressing, so I confiscated it. He's still wandering around there. So we have that map now. Patient 3408 is clamoring about being watched. I taped the cell to serve as makeshift blinds, but he says he's still being watched. He sits in a chair by his bed, up against the bars, looking into the hall through the tape. He keeps muttering, "Everyone is watching me." Talk about disturbing. I think you need to draw the line between being professional and all that. Okay, what area? The map is that. That's Oak Road and Oak Park, I think. Hearing children. Okay. Okay. Oak Park is in here. There's a drawing here. There's an arrow. That is... I think that's Balin's Park, it looks like. Let me skip through this. Yeah, that's Balin's. Okay, so that's Balin's Park and the bay. Oh, so that's Balin's Park in the bay, and then the Oak Park. Okay. So let's see. This guy was in 3202. So let's go and pay him a visit. Maybe. I should save too. 3202 is this one. You in here, dude? Oh. Guess he was actually there. I wasn't actually expecting that. Did we take him on that tour? Okay, so that's Oak Park. Then what? Oh, it was Sunnyside Village. Okay, where's that? Because we haven't seen that yet. Oh, man. In here? There's nothing in there. I feel like whatever is following me hasn't done anything to me, but it's kind of unsettling to still have... like... right here, when you enter the rooms, having someone just show up behind you. Oh, here it is. But yeah, having someone like kind of pun-wise shadow you in, I guess, is kind of unusual. But yeah, I mean, it's a horror game. Should expect as much. Wrap it up with the Balin Park in the Bay. Oh. Yeah, I mean, no way of knowing. Got some ghost dogs in here.
Is somebody there?
Poor little Will. You're so scared and lost. What did I tell you? You have to believe us.
But no, you're not alone, because we're gonna make this place your home.
Go find him, quickly. Because you still can't do anything by yourself.
Hey, man, that's something called for. Oh, well, bye. Billy? Billy? Who's Billy?
I suppose it has to do with his father's death. Well, coming to say these strange things. I mean...
It was before your husband died that your son started talking about his friends, wasn't it? So I don't think there's a connection. They could simply be figments of his imagination.
Oh, what up?
Long time no see, Will. You don't seem to be in good spirits.
Big old doggo.
I've had enough of this hospital. They keep asking me things. It's like they're mad at me.
Yes, so it seems, even though there's nothing wrong with you.
Hey, why don't you try talking to everyone, Billy? Then everyone would believe me. They'd understand that I wasn't just a weirdo talking to nothing.
Well, didn't I tell you before? No one will believe in a talking dog. Why don't I tell you a secret as proof of being a good friend? I'm being mistreated by my master here. He last fed me 2 days ago. And the last time before that, I forget when.
Man, that's messed up.
That's awful.
And that's not all. The doctor here often brings a woman to the examining room.
Oh.
It's not his wife. There's a repulsive smell of perfume left in that room. Well, animals don't lie, unlike humans. So I want you to trust me. Try it. Go and see if what I told you is true.
We gonna mess with the
Will,
counselor?
how have you been lately? Are you still talking to those friends of yours?
Yeah, man, we Skype every night.
I'm not talking to you anymore. You're a bad man.
It's a joke. None of us use Skype anymore. It's all about Discord.
Why am I a bad man?
Don't mistreat old Billy.
What's that?
Don't mistreat old Billy! Poor Billy's just a bag of bones. You're not feeding him at all.
What are you talking about? Billy's my dear dog. I would never mistreat him. Granted, I haven't fed him this morning yet.
Messed up, dude.
Yesterday. Did I feed him? Maybe the day before. I've been rather busy.
And not just that. You're bringing a woman here. You're a liar, Doctor! A big unfaithful coward!
Will, calm down. You came here to talk to me, didn't you? Not to fight.
Don't touch me!
Ah! Stop it! Let go! Let go, I say!
Well, you know they say, talk, get bit.
Ah!
I'm not donating my
Little
own swear.
demon! Horrible!
Man, put a band-aid on that some Neospore and you'll be fine. Kid doesn't have rabies. Man up, you got through med school. Don't let some kid who bit you be the end of the world. Do you have to go through med school to be a counselor? I think so, actually.
Believe us, Will. We don't lie. Someday one of us will appear before you. One who understands you well. Follow him.
But when we needed him most, Avatar disappeared. Can't be old Billy. He was an old coot even way back then. There's no way he's still alive. I mean, it's not like you've been seeing ghosts and stuff all day. What's another dead dog to boot? Well, an experience. Moving along. Let's see. It looks like there is a passage here on the 3rd floor. Where does this go? Oh, this was the rooms from earlier. Okay. So they're all interconnected. But then... what's on the 4th floor? Looks like a dead end, but let's go check it out. And I feel like it wouldn't just be a dead end. Oh, I guess we're playing I Spy. We encourage everyone to lead a quiet life. Not talk loudly, there's not a lounge, watch your step, don't make too much noise. Someone hurting himself or hurting others, inform the staff at once, keep your hands and feet to yourself inside the ride at all times, and please enjoy it. Oh, this is the, a lot of tape. Huh. Oh. Let's rotate. Oh, down. Okay, cool. Let's get it right up in there for a front row view. Can I fit here? Okay. Everyone is watching you. Oh, so that's why he was saying everyone is watching me. He was literally reading it off of what he saw. Can I, like, cut this up? Do a paper cut test. Oh, never mind. Oh, that'll work. Guess we can't sit in it. Let me pass? Sweet. Alright, we're making good time. And it's cold again. This hospital must have been built here to be hidden, full of weirdos. It's a nice way of putting it. My own world, then try to leave him, remove him from society. Locked up in my own world, everyone else thinks I'm nuts. What's gonna happen to me, I wonder? Uh-oh. I was just kidding, it's cute. We're all good.
What are you doing out here? You found your rat yet? You said earlier about how Pop could talk. Do you actually think that?
I should have never told you that. I already knew you wouldn't believe me. It's how it's been for a long time. I see animals talking and things others don't see, but no one's ever believed me. The truth is, all animals can talk, but no one believes them, so they don't.
Who told you that?
Old Billy, an old skinny dog at my counselor's place.
Won't talk as nobody will believe it, huh? Sounds like somebody I know. So, what started it?
Huh?
Animals talking? Seeing weird stuff? Was there something that started it all off?
What started it? It was the Hanged Man.
Oh. Well, there's a title drop for you. I mean, not like the tarot one was, but, you know.
Oh yeah?
Explicitly blaming an entity and not a card.
Ugh, enough! The more I say, the more you'll think I'm nuts.
Well, suppose you might fall under that category. When I was a kid, I judged a lot by what's visible. This person looks good. This person's athletic. This person's smart. The seeds of imagination get trimmed as soon as they bud, because in a small community, they just get in the way. Not many people can grow them right. If you can get a good flower to bloom, that can be a big advantage to you. Nothing to moan and groan over.
Just stop it! Don't talk like you understand. You're just saying you don't believe me either, right?
Sure, I'm not going to believe you, but I do happen to think it's very interesting. Something wrong with that?
Very, kind of an observer philosophy here.
I sort of get what you're saying, but because of my weirdness, people suspect Mom of treating me badly. I don't want to trouble her anymore.
What do you think parents are for? They act like stepping stones for their kids. If you can make her smile someday, it's fine. How about you give up your rat search for today? It's only going to get darker. Besides, David's worried about you.
No, he's not. Like he could be worried about me.
What's that supposed to mean?
I'm not his cousin. I'm David's little brother. It's just our father
Oh.
who's the same, but
Eesh. That's rough, buddy.
for a long time I never knew. But my mom was on the phone the other day.
Rocking out. Can respect that. Reading is cool.
Mr. Hoover, please, just leave it be. It's all on me. No, I didn't know. But I found out about you later. I couldn't do anything. And I feel terrible about what happened to your mother. Will has nothing to do with this, alright? Please, don't say anything to him. He loved his father. I don't want to disillusion him.
Mom?
Will!
Man, you just hung up on him.
Sorry about that. It's time to eat, isn't it? I'll start getting it ready.
Oh. Feels bad, man. Hoover. Time to do some snooping.
I found out by reading Dad's diary. After Mom got pregnant with me, he divorced David's mom. Mom never knew Dad had another family until he died. He kept it a secret the whole time. There were a lot of photos kept in the diary. Photos of David and his mom. He wrote about a lot of old memories and things, too. He also wrote, "I regret abandoning my family." Whenever I meet him, David won't even look at me. I doubt I'll ever be forgiven for abandoning my frail wife and my middle school-aged son. The diary also had a letter in it. The letter came with the hangman card and said, "You're a demon child."
So that's that letter you have?
I'm sure this letter didn't come from Dad. It must have been addressed to me and he hid it. After all, I stole Dad away from David.
I don't
It's
think it
all
works like
because of
that.
me. I ruined David's family.
So you think it was David who wrote that letter? And David was the one who called and made your mom cry?
No, not necessarily. It's just I can't think of any other possibility. Mom is always cheerful and tough, but she was crying. If Mom's being threatened by somebody, I'm not able to protect her. Pop tried to stop me. He said, "What good will do to go? What can you even do?" But I just couldn't stand it. Mom had David's address written down, so I used that to...
Uh-huh. Well, you didn't have to lie and say you were his cousin.
David was the one who said that. After I broke some merchandise at a fishing shop and he got called in.
Eh? What'd you do that for?
Terrible customer service.
Dad liked to fish. He used to take me along. I was lost and wandered into a fishing shop, and I saw the same fishing rod Dad used to have. When I thought of how Mom was suffering because of Dad, before I knew it, I was stomping it to pieces. I came to apologize to David, to say I'm sorry for messing up his family. Yeah, I went and did that and caused him more trouble. So I ended up just running away. Why am I such a coward? I don't know what I should do anymore.
Well, not to stomp all over your determination, but I don't think the letter you've got was written by David. That isn't David's writing. And at least in my opinion, he doesn't have the guts to threaten others. He's stupidly good-natured.
But
On
whose
top
letter?
of that, you say David called your mom, but you didn't hear the conversation, right? Isn't it jumping the gun to say he's threatening her?
Then this letter...
Whatever it was that led you here, you came to talk to David, right? And David could have pretended you were a stranger, but he didn't. He decided to take you with him. He must have wanted to talk to you. In which case, you ought to meet him properly. If you think you've troubled him, apologize for it. You're only a real coward if you give up now.
There's one other person I need to apologize to.
Who's that?
The owner of the fishing shop. He was too scared and nervous, so I never apologized for breaking the merchandise.
Then you'd better do that.
Yeah.
I'll be heading out after a little more searching. You should consider the same. If you really want to keep going, there's always tomorrow. See you.
Keith! Keith, was your son important to you?
Kind of an unnecessary question there, I mean.
Yeah, best guy in the world.
Oh, shoot.
I wouldn't call your old man's decision right or wrong. Either way, it hurt people, and he regretted it himself. Putting yourself through pain might seem irrational to you, but that's the way a lot of things are. If you butt at everyone, it'll be hard to live. What I can say is, don't grovel. Your old man didn't make his decision for you to do that. It was just his way of settling things. Stick out your chest and don't lose sight of your goal. You didn't come all this way to cry and say, it's my fault, did you?
Whatever got me to come here and made it this far, so I better do what I need to do. Haven't talked with David yet, need to find Pop. No time to be crying. What a stand-up guy.